Well, Down syndrome.
Because of the coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Because they've been from all over the world going.
Oh yeah, what are you going on Monday then?
It's
TV at the moment, is it?
We're getting 3 morning.
My view is, yeah, they're very vulnerable for it, but
No, I mean they haven't cancelled the flight or nothing
no,
like that. That's all right then.
they're very vulnerable for it. But we could go walk into Coventry City Centre, couldn't we?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a bit like the flu, isn't it? All you've got to do is wash your hands and your nose and stuff.
Wash your hands all the
Yeah.
time. That's what I've been doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
and apparently, everybody's been saying you're supposed to do it for Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jacob Rees-Mogg, that snooty MP, said we should be doing God Save Our Gracious Queen. And Ben was all, oh dear.
And find bit of glory.
And I'm being the glory. Anyway, right. Okay, filming. Chop chop.
Okay, Heidi.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for inviting me to Coventry.
Oh, no problem.
So I've come up to see you to find out about the court case.
Yes.
The what's happening there. But before we talk about that, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Heidi, and I'm 24, and I have Down syndrome. And I was born out of 3 children, and I've always been treated the same as all of them. For example, when my sister was, when I was with my sister, she wouldn't let me do a jigsaw puzzle.
She wouldn't.
No, because she got slapped by my father. And if I did it, I would get slapped as well.
Good. I like that. And who have you got with you here today?
Oh, this is called James.
Hi, James.
Hiya. Stacey.
He's my fiance.
Are you going to tell me a bit about yourself, James?
So
How did you meet Heidi and stuff as
So
well?
I'm James, and I'm 26. I live in Weymouth with Chris and Bryn. And how I met Heidi was love at first sight, really. We met in Basingstoke.
He's a good kisser. Sorry.
We met in Basingstoke, and we went with Liz, and we went to bowling and Frankie and Benny's. And the best bit was I beat her at bowling. Which I always do anyway. But anyway, I happen to have Down syndrome, and that doesn't hold me back from doing anything, really. So
life's wonderful.
Life's wonderful with Heidi.
How long have you been together?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
And we've been engaged for 1 year.
Wow. So you asked Heidi, did you?
Yeah.
Where did you ask her?
At her favourite restaurant, which is Playwrights in Coventry.
Did you say yes straight away, without hesitation?
She was speechless though, she didn't know what to say.
Was it a complete surprise?
Well, I was a bit like Naomi Scott. Speechless!
So was it absolute complete surprise? You didn't know anything about it?
Well, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when.
And also, the reason why we got together is because of Liz's cousin's wife. It's mostly her who got us together and got engaged in that, wasn't it? And Liz was a lovely woman who
She is.
I'm saying she is Heidi. Heidi is a lovely. Liz was a lovely woman to me because she was important to me and in my life, and I thought that she'll get on with my parents, and she does. She's lovely.
Oh. What about me?
And you're lovely too.
Oh.
But with Liz, she's wonderful and viable and lovable.
Gorgeous. And he was in his tears. He told me that start of a video. That was just gorgeous.
You're right over there, Liz.
But according to James,
He's about you two, not about me.
according to James,
I am talking about us two,
Yeah.
but I want to include you in it.
yeah, he was just getting a spotlight.
But yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
And we're hoping to go to Dubai for the World Down Syndrome Congress. Talk about our relationship.
We don't go to Dubai until November.
Well,
You've got a lot going on, haven't you?
I know, there's a lot of stuff.
So most importantly, right now,
I'm past that. Sorry.
Why do you think I was doing it discreetly?
With your car.
right, I'll ask you. It's all right. It's fine because we can. This will be a brilliant video. Right. So, tell us about what's happening now, Heidi, in your life. What's happening now that's really important within the Down syndrome community? What are you doing?
Well, recently, on the 24th of February, I think it was that, I taken the government to court.
Yeah.
Because, no, I do like doing it, but it just upset me.
Yeah. What bit upsets you? Take your time answering the questions. But what?
As in the actual law.
Yeah. The.
As in the law is that a baby like Millie can be aborted up to 24 weeks, but a baby like me and James can be aborted up to birth. And I think my mum said on Victoria Derby here that someone was asked to abort as who was going down a birth canal.
Yeah. So you kind of find that discrimination.
Yes.
So this isn't about.
I don't like discrimination.
It's not about pro-choice. It's not about choice. Women's choices.
Yeah, but I do respect them.
It's
I
not.
disagree with it.
But this isn't about choice, and it's not about termination debate. It's about discrimination.
Yes, because I don't like.
For people that have an extra chromosome.
Or anyone.
Yeah.
I know it's on the subject yet, but one Liverpool match, they did into racist comments. That was discrimination.
Yeah, it is. That's good. I'm going to stop that one there, no, that question. Like
Sorry
that.
about that.
What?
I was put Liverpool.
Right, okay.
Anyway,
just turned to be a Liverpool fan.
Have you?
we lost last week.
I don't follow football till my son does. He's a brilliant football
Here's
player.
his fault.
Southampton.
Oh.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, nice. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway.
Let's focus.
You're telling somebody else to focus.
Yeah, after saying from Southampton.
Oh, you're not focused.
Let's focus.
Okay, right. So, when it comes to the Down syndrome community, how have you found the support from the community and the wider community? How has been the support?
I think it's been fantastic support because everyone has been. So basically, what we had to do to raise the funds for the court, we had to open something like a banking thing called the Crowd Justice Fund, and we broke in 20. We got 20,000 grand in the first week.
20,000 in the first week.
Yes, and then we
Wow.
raised £50,000.
50,000 you need to raise.
Yes, and the case was upon me and another lady who was Sarah Billsborough, and her son Hector has 1,000 now.
Right, okay. So that's a lot of money.
And she was offered a termination of 38 weeks.
38.
Yeah.
Blimey. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Does that really upset you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll cut that question there then. That's good. Right. It's alright.
That's awesome.
You right? This sort of thing. This is not like you're in a TV studio or anything like that, Heidi. So
I know.
you're at home and we can break between questions.
And you got me too.
You've got James sat there.
You got me too.
And it's not nice, is it? It's
No.
not nice at all.
You were relying on me and you were crying over my shoulder.
It's all going in a minute. I
Look
don't normally like things like that.
He's quiet now. Minnie will cry in a minute. I think in a minute, Jesus will cry.
So I'm going to ask you another question. So it's all kind of be like forward, yeah. So we'll kind of be a little bit quite a couple of seconds before I ask it. So then when we edit it, it'll go in nicely.
Yeah.
What do you think the current law says to people? What message do you think it sends to parents that might have received a pre or postnatal diagnosis?
I think it was a probably a negative message to them, because they're being negative about their baby. I know this is impossible, but if I had a baby, I would never abort it. I would keep it, and I would look at any other baby.
Do you think the same, James? Do you think
Yeah.
it's a real negative way of
Yeah.
giving news to a new parent that really
Well,
might not know anything about Down syndrome?
I would say that obviously me and Heidi can't have children because the reason why is because of her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry about that. And there is a song for new parents, Into the Unknown, by Elsa and Person 2. Into the Unknown!
Yeah, so we can't have children, and she's got because of her heart and her health issues, and also it's because that I don't want her to die.
Oh,
No, but you are going to be living together soon.
yeah, we
that
are
right?
going to bed.
Oh yeah.
A double bed. We're going to be hugging in there. And that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say like that.
That's what I was worried she was going to come out with all Victoria's, aren't she?
Yeah, that's me.
We're
But it's
gonna
nice
have
like that.
this
It's like-
That's something. Our sexy one, thinking, no, don't, please don't.
But I did feel like Dominic, I texted Dominic.
I saw Liz's face when she said,
And I said to Dominic, I'm going to say to James. And I'm their phone.
Whenabouts are you going to be living together?
Here.
When, yeah, here, but when? Is it after you're married?
I think it'd be after we're married, yeah.
Yeah, after that, anyway.
Yeah, so
I can't wait.
it's July you're getting married.
Yes,
the fourth.
the fourth.
Fourth, yeah.
The day after my birthday.
I remember that because you know why I remember that, and I know that it's because you're in issue 1 of the MCC paper
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And guess who
on
knew?
the announcement.
Yeah.
And guess who knew about that?
You?
Your mum's cousin.
Like it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he follows that.
Does he? Wow.
He's just got back from Sri Lanka.
Got
Wow.
home at midnight.
Do you like the paper? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I do.
I bought you some here.
To
keep.
you. I even got a magazine here called The Best Magazine. When we got engaged, my mum can look at it now.
Oh, can she?
It's on my website. It's on my where is it? It was 2 years ago on Thursday. You don't know?
Yeah.
What, best magazine, what they're asking about the engagement?
Yeah. And they would have followed it up on my wedding day. And when I have my hair done next week, the baby is coming.
Wow. And it's not long away now, is it? What are we now? We're March.
Yeah, it's 4 months away. It was 4 months last Wednesday.
That's going to fly by.
I know, like a little bird.
How many people have you got going to the daytime?
A lot.
I bet.
We got quite a lot of advice to do this week.
150.
In the daytime?
And then there's 70 more in the evening. It's hard to find it.
No,
Oh.
we didn't know where it was.
It's on my bookcase.
Your book.
I'll stop recording from there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Magazine.
This
This one's mainly for answering the questions anyway. Right, let's do another question while we're waiting for your mum. Okay. Yeah. So Heidi, how would you describe your life to a new parent? A parent that's just had a baby with Down syndrome, who may not have known beforehand.
And my life is fun, vibrant and fun. And I believe that the key to having a baby with Down syndrome is always believing in them. If you believe in them, they'll go far. So 24 years ago, I nearly died. But then my mum believed in me. She never limited me for anything. But it's my sister. She said, Heidi can't do the jigsaw puzzle as I can. So my mum believed in me, but my sister didn't.
She didn't?
She didn't believe I can do a jigsaw puzzle.
James, what would you say?
I would say the same as Heidi.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So having Down syndrome doesn't stop you from having fun, does it?
No.
Doesn't stop you from...
Oh.
Hasn't stopped you from getting married, hasn't stopped you living independently.
It's not going to find it. Oh.
So you magazine.
I know where it is.
Right, I'll have a look at it in a minute.
We'll find it in a minute.
Yeah.
I've got good eyes.
Right, this next question I'm going to ask you is kind of one that I want to...
And also, when we said about we can't have children, it's because that
Can we have a
we
bit
can't look after ourselves, not alone a baby.
I can.
No, you're fine.
My James did ask me to because
Heidi,
James asked me to make it so good.
Heidi, just stop. It was your idea, not mine.
Oh, my idea then, sorry. My idea. We didn't be all so good. Sorry, Billy.
It was Heidi's idea, that's not mine.
Sorry, Mum.
It's going to be off the Call of Duty. I've got your...
Oh, sorry, Billy.
You've embarrassed me now, aren't you?
Sorry.
It's alright, James.
I didn't mean to embarrass you. He's good anyway.
He is, definitely.
I got my little present because he did a holiday week today.
You got Millie a present. James?
Yeah. Because he did a brand new week today.
Train route.
Yeah.
A brand new...
Train route.
Oh, a brand new train route.
And she did as well.
Was it alright, James?
Yeah.
So you've come from Weymouth, haven't you?
Yeah.
When we took a Bournemouth to come to, and I was a bit scared because Bournemouth's not the terminus.
But you're doing that trip on your own now as well, aren't you, Heidi?
Normally they go to Bournemouth and his dad picks them up from there.
Right, okay.
But now they're going to go get off at Bournemouth and then get on another train to Weymouth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so there's that extra...
Yeah, it's the assistant. It's as long as
I
the
can do
assistant
it.
people help them, it's alright. But
Yeah.
But I can do it with the assistants.
Yeah.
I get the assistants now, and today they've done it spot on.
And you're alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't always come, that's the main problem.
Yeah.
If they forget to get them a Coventry, they'll end up in, wherever.
Yeah.
See what you're saying?
She gets up and waiting by the door about 10 minutes before it's due in.
That's what I'm like.
2 stops before dinner.
That's what I'm
Not
like.
anymore. I do it at Lewington now.
I mean, just a good 10 minutes.
I used to do the Banbury, but not anymore.
You didn't. Cranberry.
Yeah. But then I needed the Wii, so I went.
Anyway.
There's too much information in this video.
Stacey's got another question on it.
Right, this next question I'm going to ask you, now obviously I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's kind of a question that it could be really powerful, so that if we get that up close, if we can, depending on how you answer it, but the question I wanted to ask is what are the biggest challenges that, I'll ask it again in a minute for the video, but what are the biggest challenges you've faced having Down syndrome?
When I would say the discrimination.
Yeah.
And
No, what I-
so
yeah.
I also say this morning my mum was being glared at by someone at Sainsbury's, and she called them this little cow. And I think she was glaring at me. I did.
So Heidi, on this next question,
Sorry.
on this next question, right? Because this one is, I think, is probably the most important one out of the whole film's going to be. So,
Yeah, don't go off.
yeah, just say the one word. And I said to you, what was the biggest challenges, blah, blah, and you said discrimination. Say that and just stop there for me, just for a couple of seconds, and then we can go on. Because then I can just chop that bit.
Yes, stop that bit.
Okay, you ready?
The lady might hear it.
Focus.
The lady might hear it.
What are the biggest challenges you faced having Down syndrome?
Discrimination. And also, I would say, being looked for who I am.
What the bearded lady said in The Greatest Showman. This is me, take me as I am. That's what Heidi quoted when
No one will learn.
before I first met her, ages ago.
I love the Greatest Showman.
I do too. One of my favourite films.
It's my favourite musical.
Yeah.
The reason,
And guess what? My mum allowed me to go.
before I met Heidi, she was on the radio, and
A lot.
A lot. You still are hiding.
yeah, you were, but you were on Ireland, wherever that was.
Ireland.
Yeah, FM, I think.
Irish, yeah.
Irish.
On the Irish TV, didn't you?
Yeah. So I was watching it, and I thought to myself about, and I thought to myself when I was watching it, I thought, why didn't I meet this lovely girl?
Oh.
And I did. And now I'm marrying my best friend.
And I was sexy. My sexy friend.
Stop.
Thank you.
No, I've just said that.
But did you get that up and close or not?
Yeah, I got the last one.
Right. Okay, because you have a question.
Yes.
The question, that one actually, you've already answered the £20,000, but I might ask you that again anyway. So, so you had a target to raise £20,000,
And we have.
and you have. How long did you do that in?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think you can do it in a week.
A week. And what's next?
Now we have the raised £50,000 in a week.
Wow.
Because now I can go further.
Yep.
And I want to say thank you for those who have donated and back me up in this.
That was perfect.
Thankfully, it's not 50,000 in a week.
Well,
50,000.
How great was that though, that 20,000?
That
Literally, it was about.
so
It
fast.
was about 11. It was about 11 o'clock on a Saturday evening. Well, I was at a wedding and I was thinking,
Couldn't believe it. It's just.
at the beginning of that week, it's like,
I was thinking,
You do. I suppose
How
you
is this
worry
gonna go?
as well. Yeah.
how is this going to go? Have you heard of, you know, Victoria Woodlands?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Your future dance?
Yeah. Oh yes. Now the names.
At the moment,
I don't.
Yeah, she
I was
comes to mind.
Yeah.
Really upset Maxine. Maxine.
22.
22 now.
Maxine Nepal. Just really upset her with the comment she made.
Some people aren't getting this, are they?
No, well, she just thinks it's her view is it should be up to birth for whatever reason.
nothing.
I'm going to ask you that question again in a minute, actually. About,
And we got 17 days to go.
I think she thinks, yeah. She said, well, it's only 18.
Hello.
18 babies a year.
oh, only this one. Isn't one too many?
Well, yeah. Especially if you Google stupid like I was and Google how they do it. Late.
Oh, don't.
Don't.
Don't
Are
worry.
you alright, Millie? You come
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Right, I'm just going to ask you that question again, actually, about. So I'll ask you in a second, but I'm
And I
going
can tell you what we've got this under.
tell me what, sorry?
What currently is in there.
What currently is in the account?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
22,856.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And our target is 786 videos.
What's your target?
786 videos.
50,000.
And
Is that it then? Is that all you need, or going to need more after that?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I mean, he hasn't. They're not charging. They haven't charged anything so far. He's now starting to charge. We don't mean the solicitors actually charging anything, but other people who are working for it are doing it at a very discounted rate.
Yeah.
He's got to get the court building and the barrister and all that.
It's a big case for them if they want it.
So, but basically, he said he has to give the government 2 weeks to respond, which is either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he doesn't think they're going to come back. He doesn't think they're going to come back with anything because they're rather busy at the moment.
Yeah.
But he said even when they do, it's not going to be favourable.
No.
So he said it's definitely going to go.
Yeah, it's going to go down.
So while this is in his 2 weeks, he's getting the barrister ready and everything sorted out.
Yeah.
You're right, James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
he just gave to get my beauty.
Well, I'm actually not. I'm enjoying this video.
Sorry.
So I'm going to go with the same question we did a minute ago by making it perfectly clear this isn't about women's choice and this isn't about termination debates. This is about downright
I
discrimination.
think that's the most
Yes.
what's everyone's
Okay.
getting more confused.
Yeah, I really want to make that really
Yeah.
clear.
And everybody's, when you say it to them, they're like, no, that's that can't be right. That
That's
can't be right.
lying.
Yeah, it's
What?
some people just are not getting it.
No.
So when I say right, Heidi, this isn't about women's rights, and this isn't about termination debates. What is it about?
It's about downward discrimination. Because I don't want to be
Can we
discriminated
do it
against.
again?
Yeah. Okay. When you say downright discrimination,
I hate discrimination.
yeah. So I'm going to ask you the question again. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Heidi. This legal challenge that you're facing right now. This isn't about. We just want to make this very clear that from your point of view, this isn't about a woman's choice, and this isn't about termination debates. What is it about?
It's about downward discrimination. And I don't want to be discriminated against. Because I hate discrimination.
Perfect. Got that? Yeah. Perfect. Doing a great job, you are. Right, we've not got many more left. We go to the fun ones.
She always does a great work.
She does.
There's more.
I just want to get as much as I can, so
And
I don't go home and think, oh damn, when did I do that?
Still not.
There's more questions.
No, there's not many more now.
Oh.
I'm going to leave that one for the last because that's a good one about what work you've been, not this work, but all your other work, your good
Oh,
work,
this
your
is-
positive work.
These are the fun questions. Yay. And I like the fun questions.
Right, it's just focus day.
Oh, cool.
Right,
So
here's a
we
question. This one. Do you want me to tell you what I'm going to say first?
Okay.
So what I'm going to ask is, what would you say to a family if they're worried that they wouldn't cope or didn't feel they have the skills in raising a child with Down syndrome?
Ooh, okay.
So have a think.
I would say, going back to the song, about Elsa's song, Into the Unknown. Obviously, you're going into the unknown.
Yeah.
Yes, it's hard, but there's also great rewards.
Yeah, and
And
every,
also, if you know the skills, or you can go to like do support groups. You need to be ups or downs, as I'm the picture of in American. And also, there's the future of Downs. And also, every year we have a charity ball in the Dibley area. You can ask my friend Joe Ditton and Dimmer Sagar. They have a group there.
so you say that there's
Support groups.
yeah there's for
There's
new
groups always that I can do.
yeah you're not alone.
No, you're not alone.
Yeah,
Because God is with you everywhere.
yeah,
And support groups up in their country and online
Yeah.
as well.
yeah.
And you can also get help by Dorset Abilities, which he goes to.
Yeah, so there's just a
Okay.
wide range of support out there that maybe that they wouldn't know about.
That's different. How do you it's a day sailor?
Can you ask
Oh.
for the question? Because I won't record it.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Okay, right.
I thought you were practicing.
Yeah, we were. Sorry.
I'm learning there.
Right, you ready? So we'll try and keep it,
Easy.
yeah, try and
Short and snappy.
kind of say there are lots of support groups out there up and down the country that women probably or families probably don't know about. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you do know.
For
That's
example,
quite
when I was born 24 years ago, my mum just looked at me and said, yes, he has it.
Mm.
Because he had a dream, or a nightmare, 2 weeks ago that I was born.
2 weeks before you were born, yeah.
And she was scared. She had the Into the Unknown song in her head.
Yeah.
Song was
So I might ask you a question about that in a minute, yeah.
And I'm going into the Unknown in July.
In July, yeah, you are.
Into the Unknown.
Right, okay, Heidi, you ready?
Yeah.
What would you say to a family who thought that they couldn't cope or they felt they didn't have the skills to raise a baby with Down syndrome?
But there is some support groups up and down the country. They're going to help them to gain the skills and the confidence.
Mm.
And obviously, when you first have one, it's really hard to come to terms with. When I was born 24 years ago, my mum found it really hard to come to terms with, because he didn't know that I could do all this stuff.
Mm.
But then she learned to love me.
She probably loved you from day one, didn't she?
And
Who
I hope,
couldn't?
and I hope so.
How can,
Sorry, it's me, my hair.
How can mothers not love their sons or daughters?
Anyway,
Because my mum still loves me even though I'm a nightmare.
I agree with her.
And your mum still loves you even though you're a nightmare and chat too much, don't you?
And you love each other.
And we love each other, Paige.
You're right, James.
Yeah, fine.
Are you doing that? Hang on.
No.
Oh.
Right, Heidi, you've been doing massively amounts of advocacy over the last few years. Tell us about some real highlights, the voice that you've given all the other people that have Down syndrome.
The first time I did this, I started doing work with Just Speakers Out. But that was more about about getting informed choice. Because at the moment they are given out-of-date facts.
Mm-hmm.
And they never walk, and never talk. And if you know me, I never stop talking.
That is actually true.
So basically, my first one I spoke outside Westminster in April 2016 on David Tennant's birthday.
And where can we see this?
On Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, yeah.
And I think, isn't that,
we got,
could you go to Don't Screen Us Out
yeah, that
website to see that?
Yeah, we know the person who heads it up called Lynn Murray.
Right, okay.
She's got a daughter with Down syndrome called Rachel.
Right.
She was 20 last week, and she just fucked up my life.
So you've been working together to
Get
Try
the job
and-
done.
get the job done.
Heidi the builder. Heidi, I'm really. She says so well.
Right, Heidi,
Yeah.
James, what's next for you both?
Get married and have sex.
Enough.
I might actually pull this in. I will let you preview it first.
I'm not going down that road.
They'd be brilliant, wouldn't they?
Sorry, honey. I am. I'm going down the waterway.
James, what's next?
What's next? Is
Wait,
just,
pause.
it's just a wedding, really.
Yeah, and living your life and getting on
Yeah.
Then,
and kissing.
snuggling.
How do you get started?
Oh, sorry.
No more abs. You know what you're going to go down.
He is Vim.
Last but not least, tell us the date of the wedding and where have you got up to your plans so
So
far?
at the moment,
Yeah.
it's the 4th of July, which is the Saturday. We get married at 11:30 at where Heidi goes to have her Girls' Brigade, which is
Queensborough Baptist Church.
Queen's Road Baptist Church. And at the moment we are sorting out where people are going to go, like tables
And jars.
and started the jam jars back at my house in Weymouth.
Invitations.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're doing quite a lot. We're doing quite a lot this weekend. Might do something when we get home. Might do something when we get home. When we get home tonight.
So are you here all weekend this weekend?
I'm here for a week because we're
For a
off
week?
to Gibraltar.
Oh, of course you are.
So he's the next Saturday to pray for her. And her. And me. And not me though.
More or less pray to God.
No, pray for her. I got you for a whole week.
Yeah, and you. It's just me, isn't
You
it?
got you for a whole week. I'm going.
I've just that was you both from.
You don't need to pray for me.
It's going to be wonderful. What are you doing on Monday, Millie?
Probably getting drunk. Sorry.
Opening a glass of bottle of wine.
I'm not doing anything on Monday.
Oh, you can come with
I
us.
thought you were going on Monday. Going on Tuesday. Oh.
3 o'clock Monday morning. They left it so late that most of the flights were full,
Yeah.
and the flights to Gibraltar were like.
How long does it take to get there?
Well, we're going to Malaga, which is 3 hours, having a couple of days in Spain,
Ooh.
And then go to your water on the Wednesday.
That, yeah.
Very nice too.
That was how I sort of thought I could cope a bit about it.
We're going to give a bit of start
What, you go out
here.
for meals? I'm like, yeah, you can go out for a meal, you can sit in that part of the restaurant, I'm over here. Sit there with my book.
Yeah.
That's what we've done, no?
And a big one there.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to treat your mum as well.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't have enough money in there.
You'll have enough money, don't you, Mommy?
Because I've only got,
I know, but
I
I
had
mean,
£1.
don't panic.
You'll be
But
fine.
anyway, the wedding's going smoothly, isn't it?
yeah, but here's my menu.
You changed
You
your
don't have
menu.
menus, yeah.
But I'm not going to say it because me, I know it's like I'll tell you. We're having, for starter, we're having soup with potato and leek.
It's one of my favourites, to potato and leek.
Well, my favourite belly pork I chose for 33 out of whatever.
10.
10.
With the sauce on the side because
Because
I-
you are funny, Annie, you didn't like the sauce.
I did like the sauce. It was too spicy for me.
Yeah, but you didn't get it. The chilli was in the gravy. It wasn't just a chilli sauce.
I know.
So don't be funny about it.
Having it on the side, aren't you?
Yes, but it's
You're
sandwich.
just having it on the side, aren't you?
Yeah, but I hang it on the side. And the pudding because it's so having a nice.
Well, everyone's having
oh, that's me.
pavlova.
Oh,
I love
pavlova.
But this one is having a brownie. Just her, no one else.
Well, it is your day.
Did you even feel badly because I'm celiac?
Ah, my little boy's seen it.
He gave it 1 out of 10. It was how he was too sicky.
Wow.
He said the body was too sicky. He gave it 1.
Well, Liz, you.
Too sickly.
Well,
It's really
I don't think
Too
you liked
sticky.
it, did you,
Sticky.
Liz?
No, it's very vanilla-y.
I loved it.
She's quite limited what she can have anyway, so.
Yeah. My youngest is celiac. Well, he's
What's
dairy free,
What's
wheat free, soya free,
Oh no.
celiac.
My
He's everything.
Is that Evan?
No.
You've got another one after him.
Ollie, yeah.
Ollie, no, me.
But can he have gluten-free oats?
Well, he has autism and SPD as
Oh,
well.
he can't.
Oh no.
So he's got 2 safe foods
What is SPD?
right now.
Which is.
Chocolate cookies, obviously the dairy free and everything, and,
What is-
and chicken nuggets.
What is SPD?
Sensory processing disorder.
I don't know that. I mean, I know we're going to have some.
Yeah.
Well, my boss is actually specialised in autism.
Oh right, does she?
Yes, and maybe it's going. Ollie can go get him
Yeah, he's so he's
because he's really good with something like that.
How old is?
4,
When's his birthday?
And
January
my niece,
22nd.
Same day as no one famous. Yeah, Princess Caroline.
and my niece Erin, she's only 10.
I love that name. That's what my little girl would have been called
She's
if it
only
was a
10.
girl.
She's quite young.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
she's
I know
got celiac and she eats gluten-free oats.
yeah. He would. He probably would.
Even my auntie.
Yeah, it's just because she's more sensitive, James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably would. He's just
I'll Google
funny
it.
with his food.
He's
He's still
it's different
non-verbal.
with you,
He's
isn't
severely
it?
autistic,
Yeah,
non-verbal.
22nd of January. Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah, you're
Evan gone
very
back to the
sensitive.
same school as he was at before.
He wasn't at school. He was at preschool.
Oh, right.
So he left preschool for the. Well, he went into hospital in April. He was starting his school in the September. So we were in hospital from the 14th of April right the way through to the end of May. And then obviously we had intense
So yeah, I'll see
rehabilitation.
Kelly.
And then went to his new school. They were kind of they were iffing and ahhing whether they were going to take him or not.
Yeah,
But yeah, he went to the same one as what I'd chosen.
mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing alright, but I'm toying at the moment.
Have you heard of all these?
So,
Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a heart surgery you do.
And what's the other
He had
thing?
heart surgery, yeah, and that was in January. And then he
Oh,
came
yeah.
home and then he fell ill. He just didn't seem right, so I took him to the hospital because he had a temperature. And then when he came out, and then while he was intubated for the 11 days in intensive care, he had had the stroke, the significant stroke, massive stroke.
I had heart
Don't
surgery.
know why. I still can't tell you. No, they found a vessel that's quite thin in his brain, which can cause it but they don't think it is. They think it might have been a bit turbulence from the heart surgery in January, but it was quite a long time ago, so they don't know. And the infection, we had double pneumonia and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I had that.
The whole mixture together probably caused it.
I think that was
Did Izzy have a stroke as well?
I had a pneumonia the other day.
Oh yeah, has that been alright?
Yeah, it was alright.
You had what, sorry?
I had a pneumonia jab.
Oh, right, yeah.
When
Evan had that.
I was born, I had disease. I hadn't told you James this, but I had to stop breathing.
Yeah.
I stopped breathing.
David, yeah, that was.
Well,
Made him finally decide to get on and do the surgery.
well, my mum said I nearly died as well with that.
Yeah, you were very poorly when you were born.
Pneumonia.
Yeah.
You've had pneumonia not recently, a little while ago, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And with a blood clot in my lung.
That's a lot.
Fit and healthy now, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, he is very fit.
So, last bit, let me do the last bit, and then we're done.
Sit
Then I'll do your mum.
We can do some kissing this mother.
Sit nicely, please.
Sit.
Yes,
Legs.
Okay, so, am I out the way?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for letting me come to Coventry
Oh, no problem.
and interview
You're
you
always,
and
you're always
James.
welcome.
Thank you.
And you can come for dinner anytime.
Thank you.
You're pretty, you are.
I'm hoping that you might ask me back after July to update me on your
And
wedding,
I can say my wedding ring.
when you'll be a married couple.
Yeah.
I can say my new husband.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're husband and wife.
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
I can say my wedding rings.
But at the moment, my mum's looking after the wedding rings.
I don't know if I was in that then when I did film that then.
I guess you'll be smiling when
I might have to do it again because I think I was sat back. I wasn't in there. Can I do that again, quick?
Okay.
Thank you so much for letting me come to Coventry today.
It was okay, you're always welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
always coming dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And I make you steak.
one of my favourites.
Oh, you like steak?
Love it.
How'd you have it?
Medium.
Good girl.
Yes. With
Yeah.
onion rings, peppercorn sauce.
Oh, I wrote in this sauce.
Oh, I love peppercorn sauce.
But anyway, so I had it in gluten wings.
Ah, right, yeah.
And guess what? In Gibraltar, they could be gluten free. They only had gluten free bread there. I know.
Look, the diet. Oh, I should have carried on then. Sorry.
You're like, I'm celiac.
That was my
Yes,
fault.
baby. We all know
And
that.
at James' house, it has a reflux.
Yeah.
Heidi, does she really need to know that? Heidi?
Yeah, so when is Evan's birthday? When is Evan's birthday?
It's half a minute.
D-Day.
The 17th.
Yep.
Same day as my second mum.
Ah.
It's up. My auntie.
Right, I've got to fit this in right at the end now then. Actually, let me do that all again.
Oh,
Right, okay. Focus on this. Ready?
let's.
Thank you for letting me come to Coventry and come and see you and interview about everything you've been up to recently. If it's okay with you, and if you'd let me, would I be able to come back after your husband and wife and catch up on
course.
everything that happened?
Yeah. We would love that, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But in here, not in the bedroom.
Perfect! We're done.
Oh, I have to go back home.
No. On Saturday.
That's perfect. How long does that take then?
Half an hour.
Not bad. No, 43 minutes.
Oh, was that recording the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Episode.
Got everything on.
Make sure your Evan's at the bedroom bit.
Right, Liz, what do you want to get across to the community? What's most
Oh,
important?
so it's down to the community, yeah.
What's most important at the moment?
So it's to get behind the case because it's yeah. So yeah,
Where's Matthew's birthday card?
to get behind the case, realise it's not about pro-choice, it's not about pro-life, it's discrimination in the room.
So if I said to you, right, Liz, I just want to clear something up now about the case. No, I can't write it that way. What question? How can I ask you?
What was my...
I think so.
What would you like to say to the Down syndrome community
Yeah.
and extended community?
Yeah, so thank you so much for all the support so far. Keep sharing and donating if you can.
Yeah.
It's about discrimination in the room,
I agree.
pure and simple.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
hard.
I'll see if I can get Lily to.
I should have brought.
You two, you need to be, listen, you two, you need to be quiet while this filming's going. Well, Stacey knows to have a quick filming. Alright, be